All right, this is your creation. My name is Starseed Bey. Um, and today's lunchtime talk is time. Which, speaking of which, I don't have much time. I was trying to go live on YouTube, but you have to do it in half-hour increments, so I couldn't do that. So yeah. So anyway, so time. What is time? Does time matter? Man, this has been a talk with some of my friends and stuff lately about time. Time is of the essence. Um, Paying attention to how you're spending your time, just like I'm doing right now, right? I had two options, either not to make a quick video or make a quick video. And I ended up almost not making it just because I couldn't find my microphone um, and everything. So yeah, so you really have to really pay attention, and I've been paying attention a lot to time, just on how I'm utilizing it. Um, Thought processes, um, making, trying to make quicker decisions, and things like that. I've just really observing time. Also, trying to write a book too. That's something that I've been wanting to do forever, but never really uh, got a layout or knew where to even begin. But I go to this School of the Mystics online. Truth Seeker has that, and it got me thinking. That my problem was is that I was just thinking for the book. I was just thinking that I needed to write a whole book. But if you narrow it down into chapters, that really opens up the gateway of, hey, I can just focus on a chapter of a subject, write about that first. And that's what I'm good at, because that's how I make my videos is I create a subject, discuss the subject, and then in the video with the closing out of that subject. So, and that's how I need to be writing my books. So that's what I'm experimenting with. And it also deals with time, because you gotta make time to write a book. So uh, there's so many things, because even with writing books, you gotta do research. I love research, and research will always be put into anything I write. And that's just really what we have to focus on, is maintaining whatever kind of business or platform we're trying to create for ourselves, just like I'm doing right now, and trying to utilize every moment you have. Time is precious, and I'm really learning about that. Really learning on what does matter, and just stuff that I don't really need to be involved with. And I think we all need to really, look at our lives like that, and sometimes, decisions can be hard to make. I would say sometimes one of the harder decisions that I have to make is spending time with people, right? I really feel that there's a place and a time for it, but you shouldn't feel obligated to go spend time with people that, maybe your presence isn't really needed there. Sure, they may like you to be there, but if it's not really uh, uh, extravaganza, right? Extravaganza moment, maybe you need to spend time doing other stuff like writing a book, making videos, uh, talking with people, helping people, healing people. Just looking at different things like that. Holidays, same thing. We got 4th of July coming up, but everybody's doing fireworks every night. So it's just little things like that. That just really utilizing the time you have. And I try to do a lot at once, um, and yeah, it can definitely take a toll on you. When I was on vacation, I really focused on what I need to get done, how can I get it done, observing my life and where I'm at right now, and what kind of things I need to work on or develop on. And that's really what I focused on that whole time. And time came into that. And now, like I said, my friends are talking about time as well. So, at the end of the day, time is of the essence. And I've said before, the time is an illusion. Time is a man-made structure to keep you in a slave mindset. And that's the key word, a slave mindset. Just like I said, the four seasons, they don't run on time. The sun doesn't run on time. The moon doesn't run on time. It does what it wants to do. You're going to have short seasons. You're going to have longer nights, shorter days, or longer days, shorter nights. In time can't match up with it. No matter what you do, time does not match up with it. And it's all about the will and intent. If the sun wants to be out longer, then it will. And granted, yeah, you can talk about science and all that stuff, but just using all that stuff as examples, that our life cannot run around time, and it messes people up. Time messes people up so bad. It's crazy, man. It really is. Um, it'd be so nice just to live, you know, live in the moment and live in the now. Um, not having to worry about time, but it's created, it's done. That's what we're dealing with now. So yeah, so definitely got to pay attention to your life and look at how you're managing your time and what you could be doing. If it's creativity, do it. If there's something productive you need to do it. If you need to relax, do that too, because if you work too hard, you'll burn yourself out. I've been there many times, and I still get very close to getting burned out again. But you really have to manage your time. Give yourself breaks. I like to either do research, and I like to play video games. Put a good 30 minutes in for a video game just to relax and just adventure into another realm just to relax. Meditation is key, praying is key as well. Find things that make you relaxed and utilize those tools, but also make sure you're maintaining your productivity and whatever you want to create as well. There's so many things you can talk about with this subject. There really is. I could talk forever, but I gotta go. So yeah, so definitely just pay attention to time, how you're utilizing it, how you're spending it, who you're communicating with. I mean, look at Facebook alone. I mean, you could spend all day long on Facebook. And at the end of the day, what are you accomplishing within that? So you definitely have to multiple I don't know what that word would be called. Look at other aspects as well, like YouTube, Twitter, um, just different platforms. That's the word I was looking for. Different platforms. Don't just stay focused on one, because I mean, you're gonna have an audience in Facebook. You're gonna have an audience in YouTube, so on and so forth. And this is a conversation of myself too. Um, so yes, and that's why I've been starting YouTube Live, uh, to kind of get more closer with my audience, because my audience is actually more on YouTube than is on Facebook. And the chat room's a lot easier to use on there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, utilize your time, observe on how you're spending your time, and why you're observing your life and time is to improve your life. To make your life the way you want it to be. You want to live a happy life. You want to get you want to stay on track with whatever you want to create. You don't want to just keep wondering and doing what ifs within your life. You got to create it and do it some way, shape, or form. You have to. And that's what I'm learning this year, is that you just got to maintain it and think of new ideas and how to talk to your audience and things of that nature. So anyways, yeah, I could talk forever. So yeah. So love yourself, keep shining bright. Just realize that time does matter, in a way, but time is also an illusion too. So yeah, so pay attention to how you're spending your time. So yeah, so love yourself, keep shining bright. I'll talk to you guys later.